Welcome to Around the Reel with your hosts, Aaron Carlson, Charles Lawson, and Samantha Hanna. Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Yep.
And then it goes.
I think one of our guests tried to put it around his nutsack.
Point it up.
It was comfortable.
He just kept going like this. And I was just thinking that, there's maybe people could just.
Yeah, they do that sometimes here. It's weird. That kind of walks them through the process, but
You can attach it to whatever you like.
I saw the step-by-step instruction guide.
We're gonna play a game today, guys.
oh shit. Okay,
We're gonna start it off with
Is that
a
a
game.
threat or a promise?
you want to start it right now? Do it. Let's play a game. Let's go.
Fuck it. No introductions, no nothing. Let's just fucking.
Yeah, and if they
All right,
tuned in
well.
already, they already know what they're listening to.
Guess what we're
Right,
playing
yeah,
today?
yeah.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
What are we playing?
Riddles.
Raunchy riddle.
Raunchy riddles. Oh shit, we haven't played that forever.
Raunchy
Okay.
riddles.
We're gonna do some raunchy riddles for Tyler today.
All right, quick.
Okay.
For those listening at home who don't know what the fuck you're talking about, can you want to go ahead and describe what the game of raunchy riddles is?
Oh well, a raunchy riddle is a riddle that's raunchy.
And that's it.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Should we get that layman's term?
All right,
It's a dirty limerick.
let's get it rolling, Sam. Yeah, because I'm in a raunchy mood right now.
I'm excited, so let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay,
It's called
the
an
first one.
icebreaker.
Oh yeah, this icebreaker shit.
Yeah, bro.
Right
Yeah.
here. Like we need to break the ice with Tyler, but
I
it's
know,
okay.
but it's
'cause-
fine.
I
Yeah.
know I've only worked with you guys for like 2 years.
I know, it's fine. We only know you like pretty well.
Yeah, something like that, right?
Christ.
It goes by fast.
I know it does.
Time
go
Third longest relationship I've ever had.
Good job.
Getting up there. I'm gonna have to buy you a gift soon.
Oh, you did bring the gift though.
He sure did, and it wasn't the right size. Go to show how much he loves the fuck out of me.
Mine was the right size.
Yeah, mine fits.
I just have to come back later, Charles.
I'll get you to come again later.
Who's
All
the
right.
real winner there?
That's right. That's right.
All right. We're ready, you guys? Listen up.
I think so.
Oh,
I'm gonna
shit.
say the first one.
Okay.
All right. I like to twirl my body, but keep my head up high. After I go in, everything becomes tight. I'll say it one more time.
Okay, please do.
I like to twirl my body, but keep my head high. After I go in, everything becomes tight.
Oh, how about?
No, but you're not first,
Oh.
though. Because that's rude. Remember, guess
Oh,
first.
guess first.
Oh,
Tyler, you're
No
first.
pressure.
yeah. What if I need the icebreaker from Aaron?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay,
So
Steer
Aaron,
me in the right
you want
direction.
Aaron to go first?
Okay.
Fine.
How about a corkscrew?
But a knee.
That's a knee.
Well, she's not supposed to get the right answer
The
right.
answer is not gonna actually be raunchy.
That's the
Just
trick of the
yeah,
game.
yeah.
Yeah, more than likely. I actually tried to give a good one this time.
One of the two will be raunchy, though. Either the
Huh?
question or the answer. One of them.
Right.
'Cause
Okay.
That's why they're called two riddles.
Right. Okay.
A screw?
Okay.
Chuck, what do you
Screws
think?
his answer.
How come you didn't tell him he was wrong?
I'm gonna say a top.
A top?
Yeah.
Like a top?
top. Like
Oh, like
kids
a
used to
top-
play
a
with tops.
spinning
Taking
top?
it easy on the new guy.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, the reason why I didn't tell Tyler he was wrong because he's not wrong.
Oh, he got it right?
Yes, he did.
Motherfucker already? Damn it. All
Let
right.
Aaron talk first so he can say the wrong thing,
Son
and I'll
of a
figure out what the right
bitch.
answer is.
Yeah.
He's talking.
Fuck that. He's going
Okay, so
first
we-
from
we
now
on
on.
the rotation.
That's right. That's right.
But now what say it again now. Now that we know it's a screw.
I like to twirl my body, but keep my head high. After I go in, everything becomes tight. I'm a screw. I'm a
Fucking-
screw.
I'm an idiot.
Tyler
If I
said.
screw for long enough, nothing's ever tight anymore.
Oh, we're not
Oh,
talking
boy.
about plans later?
We're literally
Jesus
not now. And I don't know what.
Tyler, what are you doing later?
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Okay, the
Did I
second
open the
one.
wrong email?
Yeah, you may have. Welcome to the raunchiest show on the planet. All right, here we go.
Ready for the next one, guys?
Absolutely.
Round two.
Okay, this one isn't really as raunchy, but it's good.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
I know this one.
I can fly, but I have no wings. I can cry, but I have no eyes. Don't look at the answer.
I'm not looking at the answer. I'm trying to fix the sound.
I can fly, but I have no wings. I can cry, but I have no eyes. Wherever I go, darkness follows. And Tyler, you're first. So if you have the answer, let's hear it.
I am a cloud.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, you're right.
2 in a row. Do we need to switch the game now?
This is ridiculous.
No, let's see if you can get this last one though.
Okay.
You know what? After this, I'm gonna
Tyler wins.
tell you to get something off top shelf, motherfucker. I'm done with this bullshit.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Okay.
That sound going on.
Let's see the last one anyway, just for shits and gigs.
Okay.
Okay. What is hairy on the outside but soft on the inside? Whose name starts with a C and ends with a T?
Raunchy riddles.
Okay, say it again.
Raunchy riddles.
What is hairy on the outside but soft on the inside? Whose name starts with a C and ends with a T?
I got this one.
Do ya?
Yeah, I do. Ready?
Okay, yeah. Mhm.
Coconut. How do you like me now?
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Well played.
See? No, and I didn't cheat either.
So, yeah, you did because you.
I knew she was going to say it. I was preemptively taking that off. I was trying to picture a little that's going off on your computer. So I don't know what that is.
And you didn't fix that because you were looking at the answer.
We're still booming.
Well, welcome to Around the Reel, everybody.
Welcome to Around the Reel.
Nice cheating here.
I did not cheat. I did not cheat. No, I didn't. What is that noise?
Like I said, you didn't fix it because you were too busy looking
But
at the answer.
your sound is muted. The computer sound is muted, so I don't even know what's beeping.
Okay, well, I don't either. My computer's not updating about shit.
All right, so welcome to Around the Reel.
Welcome to Around the Reel.
Welcome to Around
Thank
the
you for
Reel.
having me, guys.
Thank you, buddy.
Wait.
Sorry, I
We have
beat
a-
your ass so bad in that first game.
We have a
Yeah.
guest.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, you beat her.
We do. We have an in-house guest today.
Yes, we did.
And he's the best ever.
Yes, in a lot of ways, he is. He really is.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to be here, though.
Well, we appreciate you showing up. And you always show up, no matter
Always
what.
shows up.
That's the thing
always.
about
I love
Tyler.
working with you guys.
It's not just us, though. It's everybody. Like, you help everybody out making movies.
It's tough trying to stay relevant in this
You know,
popularity contest of an industry we chose.
it's cool.
To be well versed enough for whatever somebody needs.
Well
that
said.
If you can call me and I'll be there.
Yeah.
Well said. Well, you are.
Yeah, he's like the Swiss Army knife filmmaking guy. There's nothing you can't do on set.
There's nothing.
Worked
Yeah.
really hard to try and get there, so I appreciate that.
It's fucking
You are
dope.
beyond there,
Dope.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, anytime we have anything going on, immediately we're all like at the same time. I swear we all go, Tyler.
You think Tyler's
Ontario.
available?
Yeah.
Because you're-
Tyler make it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
What
it.
we got going? I don't know, man. We're starting at 1 a.m. Do you think Tyler will make it?
I'll clear the schedule.
Well, I think pretty much everybody here in this community knows who you are. But
Yeah.
for those that are listening that are outside this community, would you introduce yourself and tell people what you do, man?
Absolutely. And thank you for the opportunity to do so. My name is Tyler Darkow. I am an independent filmmaker. I own the Thing in the Basement Horror Fest. So I kind of got a niche genre there
Yep.
that I gravitate towards. It's kind of just a pit stop to remind yourself to keep going in this art industry. Try and write really solid, positive notes about everyone's projects. And then I will blast them into everyone's home via Apple TV and Roku to help spread indie film love.
Badass, buddy.
Yeah.
Yep. Fuck. Sitting there thinking about all the times that you've been on set with us, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, dude.
17.
I want to talk about like the
Yeah, it's
first,
cool.
like my first experience with Tyler because it's really actually a very cool little story.
Okay.
So,
I hope it
When
doesn't
Tyler
go hand
came-
in hand with raunchy riddles, but okay.
no?
Because otherwise, we're going to feel screwed.
Oh boy.
Could get cloudy.
Dad jokes. Are they bad jokes or bad
Not like
jokes?
coconuts.
Soft in the middle, Chuck.
The first time I met Tyler, like it was all good, it was cool, and he did his thing or whatever. But the next time he came over to our house to work with us, he gave me the biggest hug. And like, who gives hugs anymore?
Pervert.
Okay, no, who gives hugs anymore? And I'm a total hugger.
We were filmmaking
So
family now.
right?
We
and I
finished
was
the
immediately
project.
like,
You guys
okay,
are like my
this
homies.
dude is
Yeah.
legit.
Yeah.
He gave me a hug. Like, how do you feel any more welcomed in the world? Like, and he was at my house.
Yeah, you guys made me
I was
feel
like,
welcome.
you feel welcome?
You
I feel
called
so
me.
welcome,
You know how that makes
honestly.
me feel?
No,
Yeah.
that's it. Legit. Like even in COVID and everything, he was like, "I'm a hugger."
Yeah.
I
No.
loved it so much because no one does that anymore, and it means a lot.
The world needs more love.
No, it does.
It does.
And
All we
yeah,
need is
it makes you feel cool when you get a hug from someone. Does it not?
It makes you feel good.
Depends on what's
Makes you
poking me
feel
when they
good.
give you a hug.
Yeah. With
Sorry,
the
that was
Well, I mean,
pelvic
when
lean,
you're
pelvic
pelvic
lean. pelvic lean,
hardener,
chub something
Charles,
pelvic
right.
leaner. It's weird.
I appreciated Tyler's nice hug that you gave me.
No, that's awesome.
Hugs for the win.
No, it was cool though.
Well,
It was
that's
cool because it was like, yeah, we're homies now.
well, that's the energy you bring, bro, on set
It
to
is,
everything
yeah.
you do. That's what's so neat. You generally have a love and passion for not just the filmmaking, but like the people. You can tell
Yeah.
that you have that, and you're so easy to work with, and you're so accommodating. I don't know.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I don't want to sit here and
Super
just
kind.
stroke you off the whole time. I'm just saying.
Headphones won't fit tonight.
I'll go get you guys a towel.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, he does like, whatever needs to be done, he gets done, and that's what's cool.
Honestly.
about it. Yeah, it's very rare.
Just moving the production along.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's cool. Okay, so even though we've worked with you for a couple years now, we don't know a lot about you at
I
all.
know.
No, a little.
I mean, I know you
We
have a
know
daughter.
lot.
I know that you like movies, obviously, because you're doing them. But why?
Why did I get into film? I think the short answer to that was I was captivated by how tough one could be, like rigid, and it be okay, and people cheer for that.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm with you. I'm
Yeah.
with you.
So like it's somewhat of a challenge. You
Yep.
mean like it's like
It's
Is that
definitely
kinda-
it's definitely
Yeah.
a challenge to get people to root for you, because honestly, people don't want you to do anything cooler than
They-
what they're doing.
they
So
don't want
they're just
that,
like,
right?
God, dude, don't support that. Don't like that. Don't.
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's the tricky part with people and finding those that out there that do feel like you do and will support what you're doing, and
Yeah.
you give that back in return easily.
Finding that group of people that believe in you enough to play make believe.
Yeah, it's hard to find. Building a family is like a vital part of this, and that I know was our goal when
Yeah.
we started getting involved more in this area, especially. That was our primary goal was to do that, because everybody here in this room, we knew that it's like, yeah, we can make our own movies forever, but we need people's help to make these better.
To
right?
get them
Better,
the next level.
Exactly. And then we started to see the amount of talent that was here, and then we're like, Jesus Christ, this is great, and being accommodating and having that kind of attitude like you have is something that we hope to provide in the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If someone needs help on something, we will be there, and vice versa. We're hoping that's how it would play out. And that's what kind of resonated, I know, with you, because there's a few of you guys out there. Ryan's one of them. You're one of them.
Yeah, because I've
Sine
worked with
is
you
one of them.
guys on other projects, not even just your own. With Creepy
yeah.
TV.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's just been a fun experience getting that going, especially when we're all in this little area, like Port Orchard and Bremerton and
Yeah,
Tacoma.
you guys are like a 15-minute drive from.
Yeah,
Right.
it's not like we're bouncing all over the state to do this. And even though we could do that, it's nice to have such great filmmakers right here.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
pretty convenient, isn't it?
It's fucking
Yeah, it is.
insane. It's insane. Okay, so you got into it because of the grit of it all, like the challenge of finding people to root for you. And is that with like films that were rough to do, and you still found people supporting you?
So what absolutely captivated my tiny brain was my grandpa allowing me to come over on Fridays, and my mom not knowing this, or my dad at the time.
Okay.
Okay.
And we got to watch X-Files.
Oh shit.
And I was just like, holy shit. What is this? What are these lights? What are these aliens coming out of the sky? Mulder and Scully? These,
Yep. I was about to-
these badasses? Like, how is this? Is this real?
Right.
And then my grandpa would feed into me like, what do you think's gonna happen?
And you're like, shit, I don't know. And then
Every
all day at
Friday,
school,
I
bro.
looked forward to that for
Yeah.
years.
Yeah. And all week you're probably
Years.
thinking about it, right? Just like, what the fuck's gonna happen on Friday, bro?
And then I remember a time my best friend got to stay the night. It was like 5th, maybe 6th grade.
Yeah.
And we watched a Friday the 13th. And that was absolutely life changing. Seeing Jason Voorhees smash through windows and doors and chop people up. And then I'm like, how do they make that look so real?
Right.
How did they
Yeah.
get that blood to squirt? And then this girl is like smiling and all these pictures and stuff after. Like, I was just, how do they do that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I needed to
Okay.
get to the root of how do I chop somebody's head off for fake?
Right.
That's really
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah,
So
'cause
you were young when you
real,
never
it's fun.
saw that stuff?
No.
Okay, so your parents didn't let you watch that kind of thing.
No, there was no gore, no violence.
Okay,
It was
but-
like football was the most extreme thing, and
Wow. Okay, so
Okay.
by the time you saw it, you were just like, whoa, like
mind
you're
blown.
yeah, because your mind's
Completely
going all over the place.
captivated.
Yeah, totally.
And
That's
then,
wild.
then you just
Oh.
find out, like, film director. Wait, somebody gets paid to come up with these? And like
and you're like, that's me.
all of it, I was like, however I get into that, let's do it. It
Awesome.
So I must
Uh-huh,
ask, who was the bad influence? Mom's dad or dad's dad?
was mom's dad.
Yeah.
Grandpa Roger, I love you.
So, it's always the mom's dad.
Yeah.
There's always a cool one, you know what I mean?
He was, yep.
Yeah.
Come on in here, watch this. I remember sitting on his lap in the Lazy Boy and turning it up. And he's like, close the door.
Mhm.
We don't need it. We don't need any women's banter right now. Let's just watch this show.
Just watch the show.
He was just old school, hardworking badass, and came home, kicked his shoes off, put me up on his lap, and we watched the X-Files.
So
Fucking-
weird.
And I was like, cinema?
Right?
Do you remember the
Storytelling?
X-Files like beginning the song? Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know that is one of the influences for the horror?
Yes.
That's
Very,
wild.
very
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, that's one of them. There's one of many, but that's in this.
You know
Very,
what? That
very
was a
good.
great show, and I was pretty young when that came out, and I feel like you're
So
so
ahead of
much
its
younger
time.
than me. So
Oh,
you were really little.
Yeah, I was like 7
Okay, I
Maybe
was gonna
8.
say yeah.
Dope.
when I watched those the first time.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then going to school and talking about them with your friends, like at lunch.
Dude, that's
They're like,
yeah.
Here's how old and we are. Aaron and I would get done with our day jobs early in the day, go see a movie on a Friday night, early time frame, get McDonald's, get home, watch X-Files, and then play fucking
Madden or Virtua Fighter.
Virtual Fighter the rest of the night.
Yeah, that's what we did.
Because
Okay,
we're
well, I was
fucking
probably in
old.
middle school.
Yeah,
So.
you were in
Middle So grade school, middle school, high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we were
Yeah,
out.
we were in high school. We were fucking adults.
Yeah, we were out.
High school. Oh, you guys were adults.
Yeah, we're
Hello.
adults. We're adults.
Y'all are
Yeah.
hello.
Yeah, this is like what mid
Yeah, I'm saying.
nineties, maybe
Mid-90s.
mid
When it started
nineties.
in 1995.
Yeah,
Oh.
mid nineties.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
old as fuck. Jesus
Well, I was
Christ.
15, so I'm not gonna lie. I was in high school.
Yeah, you were in
Yeah.
high school.
But anyway,
That's all right.
Well,
so
you could-
Tyler
you
was
could've been-
super young.
You could have
Still.
been 15 in middle school. We wouldn't judge you here.
Well, we wouldn't judge.
Well, I might have been.
I was the infant that got hooked on cinema.
It's a beautiful thing. Man.
It is.
I feel like making movies is just like a higher evolved art form that I've fell into. My grandpa also got me into photography. He gave me my first camera and then took me out hiking and then showed me how to like take the pictures of the birds and the squirrels and trees. And then from there I won like my first photography award in 5th grade out of the entire school of a picture of a squirrel. And they were just like,
Awesome.
the contrast. I still have the little write up and the little badge at home.
Oh,
Dude, that's
I
nuts.
But they're
see,
like, the
that's cool.
contrast is amazing.
And you're like,
blah,
yeah,
blah,
shit,
blah.
yeah.
And ever since then, like just being handed an award, having the opportunity to talk about creative things with like-minded people, I was like, that's just exactly where I need to be.
Mhm.
Trim the fat, which is another reason that I feel like the basement's working so well is
Yeah,
I just get to talk to a bunch of like-minded people
that
all
love
day,
movies.
every day.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
love movies
Yeah.
and storytelling. Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Well, let's
Well, creative minds think alike.
yeah.
A lot alike. Even different creative minds, like an artist, a painter, will be able to connect with you as a filmmaker.
Mhm,
I
mhm.
noticed that a lot.
Yeah.
That's why we try to. I love the musicians because I'm always so just amazed by what they can do because I could never play an instrument.
Yeah.
I was just never good at that. I was good at like melodies, harmonies, all that stuff, but I couldn't ever just get an instrument down. I tried to play guitar in school, and my teacher told me that I had to cut my nails, and I was like, Dolly Parton plays with her nails. And
Well,
she
well,
was like, you're.
Dolly fucking
He
Parton.
was like, well, you're
Yeah,
not
you're no
really
Dolly
supposed
Parton.
to cut your nails. And I was like, no. So I dropped out of that because I didn't want to cut my nails. And that was really dumb because I could have probably done well.
You would have done great.
But,
Actually. I
But
know.
yeah, Joanne, thanks a lot.
Joanne was fucking around.
Joanne was not playing.
Life ruiner.
Yeah,
She was trying to get you to learn.
guitar too. But yeah, and everyone said I had piano fingers and so, but I just never picked up an instrument.
Yeah.
very well, you know. So, but I love them. I love the sound of them all.
That's
Yeah.
because
So-
your first taste of it is someone's like, you have to change exactly who you are to be
Yeah.
able to do this.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then
Yeah.
it's stuck in your adolescent brain that
Honestly,
you're not
it did.
allowed to do this.
You know what? That's a fucking great
And as
point.
an artist,
It really
that's
is.
the last thing you want to hear as an artist.
Yeah, you got to change to do what
Right.
you want to do. Fuck
Yeah.
you. You know?
You immediately
Yeah.
fuck you is what you want to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Immediately, like it's like what?
And Sam's been
Huh.
saying "fuck you" since she was 5, so it really fits her personality.
Got started.
Right.
You know what? That's
Probably
a
my
great.
first word.
You know, that's a great fucking point, man. I didn't
Yeah.
even think about that.
It's true.
And that is absolutely, that can be more spot on.
I've been trying really hard to let Lily throw my daughter, for those of you that don't know, throw anything at the wall just to see if anything sticks.
Right.
yeah,
That's-
Like,
but
let's
you don't-
try ballet. Let's
Yeah,
do
like-
soccer. Let's do basketball.
Throw the cat.
How
I don't care.
want to practice that? How do you know what you're going to be naturally good at?
Yeah.
Right.
You gotta go
You try shit. You got to try it.
Try it all.
You know what?
So far, we know she's a hell of a soccer player, 9-0.
Yeah, she ain't playing.
Tyler wants to teach her how to, get through a loss, and he was like,
Can't.
Yeah.
Just
can't
ice cream
lose.
every night now.
Yeah. What was your post? You were going to teach her to be a good sport?
Like, yeah.
Don't bring her around me. I'll show her how to be a bad sport. I'll be like, don't fucking take that
Be
shit.
able to lose with dignity still too. That's a big thing in life,
yeah.
and
It is.
especially
is.
sports. But
you gotta lose
can't even-
first.
Yeah, you gotta lose first.
Send Tyler
look like it's gonna
sorry.
happen.
Right.
Send Tyler sorry.
Yeah, no, that'd be a fun one to watch. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a poor sport. I hate losing. Fuck that. No,
Oh, he's so bad.
can't stand it. Drives me nuts.
We made this movie named Sorry with the kids, and where they play like a game of Sorry, and it's
pretty funny.
really pretty funny, but
Yeah, it's pretty much
it's more accurate than people I think understand. Like
yeah,
they
it's more
laugh,
like a
they're like,
documentary. Yeah, it really is a documentary.
documentary.
It's pretty much a documentary.
Aaron's reactions to losing.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck those kids.
You're actually
Slam the
literally-
board over.
Yeah, fuck them. Get
Yep,
pissed.
that.
Can't
You're
do it.
grounded.
Little
Yeah.
peppers.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll never forget playing fucking Halo and getting shot in the face with a fucking rocket launcher and telling a 10-year-old to fuck off.
Yeah, exactly. You get pissed.
Yeah.
You get so mad. Throwing a controller down. Little shits. Little fuckers. Man.
Old school Halo. We had all the monitors sitting around one table.
Oh yeah, we had a network set up. It was badass.
it- well,
yeah.
all the-
Landlines.
I'll never forget the time that one kid was talking so much shit to you, and his balls hadn't dropped, and you were like,
high pitched voice.
yes, and he was getting to Aaron so bad, and Aaron was like, this kid,
Yeah, fucking little kid.
like, go to bed. Isn't it past your bedtime? He was so mad.
so
He was
fucking
so mad. And this
Yeah.
kid was like, fuck you.
Yeah.
And
And
he was
then-
probably 5.
And then here it is years later, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try to play some Halo again on Xbox just to get online and play. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go back to Halo 2 because you could play that now, right? So I get on there and I jump in a lobby, and I'm like, boop, 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 start playing. I'm like, here we go, dude. After 5 minutes, I get my ass handed to me. I didn't get, I barely got a shot off. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And then all I hear in my ear is like 3 guys just telling me, "Striking Ace, you fucking suck. Get out of this fucking lobby." Dude, I used to own at Halo. And I'm sitting there like this, and I had nothing to say back. I'm like,
Crazy how the times change so fast.
I was so bad, dude. I was so embarrassed as shit. I hung in there, I played the whole game, and then I slowly backed out when I went to the lobby.
B.
Yeah, just hit that B button, bro.
10-year-olds just
So bad, so bad. No, it was 2 kids and a grown ass man, and I'm like,
2 grenades
I
off.
was so mad,
Kills off those wild grenades though. Counts for something.
dude. I was so embarrassed.
Well, what was embarrassing was hearing you argue with someone whose voice is like Prince. Like,
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I'm like Thor in Endgame, fuck that. You fucking play around.
It's like a 5-year-old, and Aaron's arguing with him.
Yeah, I will too, all day long.
I'm going where you live, and I'm gonna come over there.
Yeah, beat your ass like Jay and Silent Bob. I don't fuck around.
I'm gonna take your mom out to a nice steak dinner.
You know what I mean?
Oh God, it would too. See, that would have been a good one. 'Cause
Mhm.
that's actually a legit threat right there.
Right.
Congratulations, motherfucker. I'm going to be your new stepdaddy.
And you're grounded. No more Xbox Live.
Okay, so let's talk about you for a second again, Tyler. I'm thinking,
having fun.
yeah, good. No, good. No, this is how you do it, man.
Like Xbox Live.
Nothing's wrong with it. It's fun. I love it.
Walk down memory lane.
Well, I'm just curious though.
Fun of you, Aaron. So-
Well, he was taking pictures though. He was taking photos.
I know, I do want to hear about
he's
that.
pulling focus. He's doing all these things, but as far as I know, you haven't made your own film yet. But I'm not sure. So why do you help everybody else in this community make their shit, but you don't make your shit?
Officially, like written and directed, I just have one 1-minute short that was
Ooh.
designed for one film festival. I sent it to 2. I placed 3rd in one, and I got the Jean-Luc Godard award for the best 60-second film in the other one.
Shit, well,
So like the
what the
top
what?
award that you could win for that category.
That's dope.
What's that?
It was right when COVID hit.
Okay.
So Lily and I busted out the camera and wrote a little found footage horror short about a guy that just buys a new house and finds this tape in his attic, and it was Lily and it went to black and white and super creepy, and she like comes up to the camera with her hair all in her face and screams at you, and
Oh, that's dope, buddy. That's dope.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she got into it. She had her teddy bear there. It's only 60 seconds. You could probably pull it up somewhere. But
Okay, yeah.
I'd
we
love to
have
watch it.
it's-
Okay.
It turned out good, and it's like her original scream, unedited.
Oh, awesome.
So one of the film festivals called her the future
Scream Queen.
Scream Queen. Yep,
Nice.
yep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. Okay.
Well,
Well, that's good.
She's
I'm glad
a
you did.
diva since she's had that 60 seconds.
Yeah. More of an athlete, actually, which I
Yeah.
can't complain about.
No,
No.
that's a beautiful.
Just putting in the work. 7.
7. Okay.
Okay.
I remember when they were 7.
Yeah, she's a pretty girl.
Such a-
All right, so
pretty girl.
we have a little athlete as well, but she's also an artist. She draws really well, and she doesn't have anything to do with our movies, really.
No, not
Remember when it wasn't her choice.
Yeah, when she had to.
Yeah.
I told her to.
But
I mean, she'd still do it.
She's
if
an
I had to.
athlete.
Yeah.
That's what she loves.
Yeah, she adores that stuff too. That's good that you got your daughter.
Oh,
in
she
it.
has a
in
boyfriend
this
now.
episode.
Wait till
Oh,
wait till she has a
no.
boyfriend.
I got a verbal contract somewhere on video where she's not allowed to date till she's 30.
It's brutal, bro.
I
It's
hope she
brutal.
loves that stuffed animal.
You know what I mean?
It's not gonna work.
Yeah. Fuck
Well,
that.
It's not gonna work. I know.
Eva was in the Shape film.
She was, yeah.
She was. Yeah. But
She-
it's just.
yeah, you really gotta bribe her. I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta be like, I will give you $100
Yeah.
if you do this.
Shh, don't tell that. Other actors
might
might
be
get
listening.
jealous.
I'm gonna actually do this
No, I
on the
think
show.
you're
This is the
actually
first
right.
time. You know what? I'm gonna give her boyfriend props though on the show.
Oh, her
Okay.
boyfriend does deserve props.
Yes, he does,
honestly.
and I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah.
It was great. Yeah, Tyree.
Tyre?
Yes, Tyre.
You give
he
him
does
props
not-
to Tyre?
Yeah, I don't call him Tyre anymore. Yeah,
What the fuck? Yeah.
yeah.
He's Tyre.
Well, let me.
She calls him Tyree. and she
Yeah,
has
I do
reason.
now. I do now. This is
Good.
why.
That means you respect him.
Yes,
Exactly.
He leveled up.
He did level
Yes,
up.
he did. So
majorly.
my daughter is at school. Our daughter is at school, and she gets milk thrown on her by some little punk ass
So
in the
she
lunchroom.
turned around and asked the kids to stop. They were throwing food.
They were throwing
She
food.
turned around and asked, "Can you guys stop throwing the food?"
Yeah, because our girl's like really good in school. She doesn't fuck around.
She doesn't
right?
play.
No.
And because she said that, the one kid took the milk, opened up the milk, and threw the open milk at her.
Yeah, drenched her in it.
Drenched her.
So guess who stands up? Ba-dun-dun,
Tyree.
dun-dun,
Yeah.
dun. And they got the
beat
shit
it.
on video. He beat that kid's fucking ass.
Twice, too.
He took his ass out. He hit him with like 3 good rights, snatched his ass, and just thundered him on the ground. It was so badass. And I was like, is that Tyree? And
Yeah.
he was like, yeah, that was Tyree. He got suspended for 2
Smaller
days.
than
I'm
the
like,
kid.
it's fucking worth it. You tell him I give him fucking
He's invited
props.
to dinner.
Yeah, anytime that nigga wants a steak, I got it. It was so bad.
Actually, I'm vegan.
Yeah. And then she said that, you know, he may not run track now because
I
he got
know,
suspended. And I was like, fuck.
We're
I was like,
that sucks.
is that even possible? How come the little punk ass doesn't get
that's what I said.
instigating it all?
Oh, and Milk Dude can come to track?
Yeah, fucking milk boy, you know?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
But anyway, he still runs track now. It worked itself out. It's
It
fine.
did
But
work out.
boy, it was badass. You know, thank you for sticking with
I
me
was
like
mad
that.
about
Badass.
Milk Boy getting. He didn't get suspended either. Tyree got suspended, Milk Boy didn't.
Yeah.
And then Milk Boy got to go to track.
Fucking milk
And
boy.
Tyree.
We're gonna name the show
We're like, we don't like Milk Boy.
Kick Milk Boy's ass with Tyler Darkow.
Oh,
We'll be back.
We'll be back. Like you got me from behind or whatever, or I wasn't expecting it, so he wanted a rematch. So
Yeah.
apparently Tyree beat his ass
His ass
again.
again.
2 days
Yeah,
later.
gave him a quick right, one of those straight rights like Creed, and dropped him right into the toilet. Dope.
I couldn't get in trouble for it.
Yeah,
Love it.
exactly.
I love it.
Where
Well,
no one knew.
Maybe Tyrese keeps getting in trouble because he's known now for fighting.
Could be. Yeah, but at least
He got our
he's
daughter.
stood up
That's
for
right.
her.
I
Yeah,
will-
it's like,
I'll
don't
give-
let that
I'll
little
give him
punk
props
ass
for that,
get away
too.
from me. I love it. Anyway,
Yeah.
okay, sorry. that was a little segue. But anyway, daughters though and boyfriends. It's
yeah,
hard.
daughters and boyfriends. And
And
if they have
Tyler-
to do something extreme like that to get like your respect.
Yeah, it's rough, bro. I did not.
She was tired until then.
Yeah, she was going upstairs FaceTime and not watching movies no more with me, not watching TV with me no more. She'd have been, oh, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Forward to that
No, bro,
point
it
where-
breaks your
Oh, it's
fucking
bad.
heart. It
It's bad.
kills you, dude. And I'm sitting there like, and then Sam doesn't want to watch anything with me, and then I'm just sitting there like a bitch.
Call me.
Yeah,
I'll come over.
it was sad, and I'm like, you know what I mean? It'll be you and me. And Chuck was fun. You know, his daughter's older and does her thing now, and he hangs out with her again, and I ain't got nobody.
Aw.
Nobody knows the trouble
But it means it's just a phase, right? They're coming back.
I
They'll
hope
back
so.
around.
They'll come
wanting
back.
to hang out
They
with
always
Dad
come
again.
back.
Oh, yeah.
They'll come back.
It always takes Aaron a little bit to warm up to him, but once he does, he knows he loves them all. He loves them all.
I don't
So
trust.
Matthew to Casey,
Yeah.
you love them all. You know you do.
Takes a minute though.
It does.
It does
take a
take a
minute.
I like
So-
how you bring up Matthew, the one who lives with you, and Casey, the one who's no longer with anybody in your family.
Okay, but
Yeah.
Casey
He's
loves
a
to
good
be
thing.
loved.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Name the good ones.
The only reason why Casey is not loved is because of Leo in Aaron's eyes. But I love Casey for Leo.
That's true. Yeah.
Leo's our dog, and Casey gave us the dog, or gave Olivia the dog, and
Help
Olivia
the family
was,
grow.
Olivia
Yes.
couldn't take care of the dog, so we ended up with the dog.
Yeah.
You are, Tyler, I'm going to tell you, you're going to be the coolest thing on the planet to your daughter until about the age of 12 or 13. And then you're going to be a piece of
Literally.
shit who has nothing but
No.
rules until she gets to be about 19. And then
No.
eventually that kid will have their own child and they will look at you and they will apologize for all the fucking bullshit they put you through in those teenage years.
That is
By
not
the way,
what it was.
Mom,
to, huh?
Dad, again.
What's yours? What's your same? What's your
It
story?
doesn't go like that.
How's it go?
It doesn't go like that.
Lily, when you hear this later,
My daughter that
we're not
likes
doing
me,
that to Dad, right?
and she actually doesn't have a father. Well, her father's just ignores her. It's not in her life. It's really sad. But anyway, she's the only one that likes me. The rest of them are like, girls are just daddies. They just are.
Wait.
They
How,
love
wait.
their freaking daddies.
Go back to
and
the age range. I just said.
literally-
What are the ages of the child of the girls that you don't like you?
the girls that don't like me,
Yes.
they're almost 21 and 14.
Right. And I said from the ages of 12 to about 20 or 21, they're not going to like you. And how old's the oldest? How old is your oldest that likes you?
Okay, but she had a kid. She has to like me, or she doesn't have a babysitter.
Oh yeah.
It's funny. You know what's the funny thing is once you get to a certain age and you have kids and you have young kids, you're now at an age where you have to once again ask your parents if you can go out.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, and by the way, tonight he's going out, and I got the
And you got the baby.
baby because she loves me.
Yeah. She loves you a lot.
No, I love that. baby.
you a long
time.
Tyler, see all the stuff you have to look forward to.
I love it.
Yeah.
Hanging out with you guys is
Oh
like
God,
just
we can
kicking
tell
back.
you all kinds of shit.
You guys are stress-free people to be around, and I
We try to be.
appreciate that.
We
We
really
are.
try to be.
We try to be, but I also want to get to the meat of stuff, like because you're a single dad, right?
I am a full-time single dad.
Okay. All right. Without going into details, how did you manage that, and how does that make you feel as a man? Because to me, that's a noble thing. There, like Sam had mentioned, her daughter's dad like split, and I always in my brain, I'm like, how the fuck do you do that? Like, how do you fucking just leave your kid and sleep at night for years? How do you?
Priorities, mental
Oh,
health
Yeah.
issues,
how do you block that out?
addictions.
Mental health and addiction's a huge.
Okay, but
fucking thing.
aside from all that stuff, though, seriously though, there's a pull that you should have for your child. Like that makes no sense. Like, can you imagine not seeing your daughter?
No,
You know what I mean?
I would
No.
fall apart.
No,
Right.
but
Literally
imagine-
my whole world.
Right.
imagine your
My
mental-
day starts and ends with her.
Yeah.
imagine your mental health and your addiction being so bad that you can't.
But he
focus on-
chose to leave before he's coping with his fucking
With
choice
addiction, yes.
with addiction.
Yes.
Not when he left his little girl.
Yeah.
That had nothing to do with it then.
Well, you know,
That's bullshit.
people, and you know what? Mental illness is what I will say that.
Well,
starts
he's
it all.
obviously
It starts
fucking
it all.
crazy. I mean, that's pretty
so,
simple.
So why you keep fucking crazy people?
That is rude. Okay. That is
You are
super-
talking about baby daddies, right? And your older and your daughters, right? I'm
And
just
I know-
asking, why you be
Hey, I know how to pick them, right? Or no? Anyways, let's not talk about that.
Yeah, I don't think we want to just.
so because of your mental illness and addiction. Like, what kind of fucking guys were you dating?
Hey, look, I don't judge people. I love people.
A lot, apparently. Oh, she opens up to them. Just come here. I'll love you.
Okay, I have a huge heart. So
I don't think it was the heart that they were going for.
Okay, well that might not have been, but my heart was why they stayed there.
I'm
Was
gonna
what?
stop. I'll stop from here.
What's happened? I have a big heart, okay? Leave me alone.
I do not doubt your heart size, Sam.
Right.
Tim. Thank you, Tyler.
Well, actually, I was trying to get to a really serious moment
Yes.
there on the show. Unfortunately, that's very hard to get to on Around the Reel. However, I
Wrong
think,
guest.
I'm very proud of you for that.
No.
I am. I think that is a badass thing. I know we all do.
Super proud.
I got really good at juggling.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, because for the longest time I see you online with your daughter all the time, and I'm like, man, they do a lot of stuff together.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, Tyler makes a lot of movies with everybody. It's like, how the fuck are you doing this?
We still do a lot of things, but now I have a 7-year-old that filters what I post on my Facebook.
Okay, she'll fuck around.
He's like, you can't post that. Yeah, post that. Maybe you can show that one to grandma and grandpa, but you cannot post that.
That's so
Half
bad.
of our adventures don't get posted anymore. They're just our private dates. Yeah.
That's the best, dude.
Like, yeah, you're not taking that
one.
Yeah.
No, your relationship with her matters, man. It matters so much.
That's the most important relationship I'm ever gonna have
Honestly.
for
Yep.
my entire existence.
Yeah.
Cool.
It
Good
is
for you,
cool.
man. Good for you.
Yeah, and major props because it's not easy to do it on your own. And I know you do have help. I know, like you have your mom or
My mom and
you
my
have,
sister are
yeah,
great
exactly.
help in
And
my
you know
life,
what? That's beautiful, and thank God for them. But literally, like it's still you.
Yeah, especially
So,
a guy
you're the
with
one.
a little girl.
Like
I
it's
mean,
your
it's tough.
responsibility alone, and that's hot. Like that's crazy if you think about it. Like kids are like such a big responsibility.
Yeah. Yeah.
They are.
It's
So,
a lot. It's a lot.
it's
But I think I
awesome.
had to grow into the role.
Yeah.
Like at first, if you would have put it like that, I'd have been like, "Fuck no, I'm out."
I'm
Like,
like-
oh, that's way too much. Gosh, Sam.
But,
No, but
your love for
I-
your child
I-
always outdid.
as soon as I cut that umbilical cord, everything
Literally.
changed. Like
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Perspective, goals,
Oh yeah. Yep.
It's crazy.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It changes your life. Having kids changes your entire life. And I've talked to my oldest daughter. She's my first child to have a child.
Mhm.
And talking to her, she says that all the time. Like she always says that. Like it changes your entire life and your perspective and the way you look at things and the way that you see life.
Yep.
It's totally different because it's not just you. It's just not just you.
And
you don't
just
about
have
yourself.
to plan to get through. I mean, before a kid, I had to plan for to get through the month.
Right.
I had to
Right.
have enough rent money and food
You had to
for
worry about
4
yourself.
weeks.
Just your ass.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
I get it.
Now I've got the 5-year plan going, and we're kicking its ass. It's just
Yeah.
things that I never would have even thought about before. I
Right.
would've
But
just
you
like,
wouldn't
"Oh,
have it any
where's
other
the
way.
nearest dive bar?
Mhm.
Right.
Right.
Now
Yeah.
it's like I want to get home and make sure all the fucking laundry's folded.
But
and
you'd
put
rather
away.
it that way,
Yeah.
wouldn't you?
Yeah.
It's
That's
more
beautiful,
fun
man.
that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'm on the
awesome.
exact path I'm supposed to be on.
Exactly.
Stay on your path.
Yeah.
Staying on it.
So Tyler, you're an amazing filmmaker, an amazing dad. Like you're an amazing everything. So what else are you amazing at?
Podcasting.
Yeah.
Podcasting,
Yeah,
guys.
you're doing fine.
You're
Yeah, for your
great
first time on the show,
podcaster.
you're doing good. You're doing good.
Legit.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? What
I
do I
mean,
like doing?
Yeah, just like okay, so if you take out responsibilities and like I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
like
I'm with you.
you take out the responsibility of being a father and the responsibility of having to pay bills and stuff like that. Like what do you absolutely would you do if you had an entire day where you had no responsibilities and nothing to worry about except for just what you wanted to do? What would you pick? Nap. Okay, I love that because that's me all the way.
Was I supposed to say like drugged out orgy or
No,
Burning Man?
It's called a nap. I'm right with you. I'm right with you.
I would fucking
Take a
sleep.
freaking nap. Catch up on
Feel
all
like
of
a
my
dad.
sleep.
Yeah.
I think I was a cat in my past life. I just want to sleep now. I'm so tired.
As if I didn't have enough respect for you, I deserve so much more respect for you.
Yep.
But would you cuddle up by the fire or by the window?
Whatever is
Doesn't
closest.
matter.
Yeah.
Right?
Just do it.
A hammock. That'd be my.
Oh, yeah,
That's
hammock,
my
yes.
nap spot of the. pit.
Hammock for the win.
Yes.
So okay, so here you are as a talented guy in film. You're a great father, and now you've got other avenues that you're traveling down, like your horror fest, your film festival thing. Tell us a little bit about that because that's another way you're helping like the community.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't you go into that a little bit about the festival and what's it about?
A couple times over the past few years where I have totally felt like you're filming.
Yeah.
throwing the fucking script, putting my hands up. Why do I do this?
Right.
What's the point?
It's
I think I'm the only one that gives a shit. Like,
right.
that is just deflating. That's
We've
a
been there.
shit feeling.
We've all been
So
there.
I just wanted to create a pit stop, especially for horror filmmakers, where I am going to pat you on the back just for completing a project.
Yeah.
Just for writing a script.
Yeah.
I want to tell you to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going. Someone's gonna notice, you know?
Yeah.
Like you guys noticed.
Yeah.
Not everybody realizes
exactly.
what completing a project, no matter how little the project is, if you're filming something,
Yeah,
if you're
it's-
making a movie of any
start to
size,
finish it's work.
it is
it's
work.
work.
It is, and it's amazing people that can finish them. Because how many people don't? I mean, a lot of people don't. They can't. They
Yes.
give up. It's hard. It's not easy. So when you complete something, like, that's cool that you give people credit for that, no matter how big or small the project, or how good or bad. Or that's what we always try to do too, is just encourage people to keep
going.
doing it, because if you're always going to get better if you keep doing it. And sometimes it's easy to give up when you feel like, oh God, like I'm not that good at this, or I didn't do a good job, or people don't like it, or whatever, and they want to quit. And it's like, don't quit, because you're just going to keep getting better. So one of these days you're going to be amazing. You
Yep.
just keep doing it. If that's what you love, you should keep doing it. So I love that you do that for people, because that's what we try to do. That's like the same idea that we have, is get people to just keep doing it.
Yep, just keep going. And
We're running that crowdfunder right now, which I'm getting my ass kicked, by the way, like Rocky Balboa, but it's fine. It's fine, because it's a learning process.
I haven't shared that. I'm sharing that tonight.
Don't worry.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
it's
it's
okay. It's a good thing to try to do, and I'm doing it pretty much by myself on this one, just to see where we were at with the followers and the people. And what I'm learning is that the only thing that I have not been able to tap into is the people that watch the shit. I think if we could have tapped into that more, maybe YouTube is the trick.
I was gonna say, but how do we get? If they only get us on YouTube, how do we get them?
Well,
How do we get their
we
attention?
got to do more YouTube videos to try to get that promote and piggyback off of the shape, because I think that audience liked. Well, obviously, I mean, they obviously like it.
100,000 views.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Very
and
impressive
the
with the
rating
good
is still in the 90s. I mean, it's
So
not
I'm
like it's
gonna
getting
name
forced
drop
up.
someone real quick.
Sure.
Who will be on the show coming up here pretty soon. His name is Chase Dudley, and he had a campaign that was extremely successful. And
Yes, it is.
the only reason why I'm not talking about Jay is because this is Jay's second. He's a little bit more like
Yeah,
he
yeah.
says it. But Chase Dudley, his advice for us, because I've been talking back and forth with him, because he's an upcoming guest and
Mhm.
he's a filmmaker as well
Mhm.
in our area, and he has absolutely killed the.
Oh yeah, his
you know-
goal is 15,000. He's
like
like
he
40
said-
or 50 grand
what
in
his
now.
advice was, he said,
Yeah.
if I could give any advice, I'd tell you, hire someone.
Exactly.
Don't do it
Don't
yourself.
do yourself. Yeah.
Because people that do that, they
Mhm.
know what to do, and like
Mhm.
we're just like,
No, that's the trick, and that's what I've learned. I learned that these successful campaigns right now that are out there have multiple
That's
people
what
running them
they'll
at
say,
different
yeah.
times on East Coast and West Coast. They don't fuck
That's what
around.
they say.
Yeah.
Hire someone.
But I just pulled this up because we did have a backer on our crowdfunding campaign that didn't go through Indiegogo, who threw us a substantial amount of money to back the
yeah.
Horrorverse.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not on the books, right?
Right.
But he was like, I don't want to go through Indiegogo to do it, but just give me a way to give you the money for the help.
Well, it
to
saves
help
the
book.
10% fee that
Exactly.
they're taking right off the
Yeah.
top.
Exactly. That was his
I
reason.
want to help you make a movie. Just take the cash.
Exactly. Here's what he said. I've been watching you all for a few years. I've been involved in the film scene up here for about 15 years. I found most people don't finish, myself included. I'm doing mostly producing now and just wanted to support Tacoma-based film. That's what he said.
It is hard to get and start to finish.
Start to
And
finish.
be as
It is.
passionate about it as you were at the beginning or the writing process.
Yeah.
It's a difficult task.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not easy.
To get from idea to a finished project.
Yeah.
It's
a
amazing.
lot.
Like if you can get there, it's really, no matter how good it ends up being. I mean, really,
Right.
even if it's not, top quality, everything,
Just finish the fucker.
finish it. Just finish it.
Shove it
And
out into the world and see
you know what? You're
happens.
gonna get respect for just that.
Yep.
I mean, there's levels we could be on that are, there's people better than us. There's always gonna be somebody better than
Absolutely.
you
Absolutely.
at whatever you do. It
You can't
doesn't
judge
matter.
yourself for that.
It doesn't matter. Yeah. But if you finish it, that is huge.
Yeah.
That is definitely huge. And I love that you credit people for that because that's what we try to do.
I think it deserves a pat on the back.
It should.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, it should.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's beautiful. And that's the whole premise of your film festival then.
Yeah.
That's dope, dude. That's
It
dope.
is.
Yeah.
It is. It's gangster.
And you get a lot of great films. That's what's crazy.
Yeah, this last one especially was very impressive.
Yeah, you had some monsters in there, dude.
2 Jason Voorhees in the basement. I'm still cleaning up the mess.
Yeah, right. That's dope. Man. That's great. That's great. So how did you get that thing started? What do you got to do to get a film festival? I mean, I don't even know.
Initially, I had like a live theater and a handshake deal that fell through.
Oh, wow.
Handshake deals don't mean anything anymore. No.
They
Sucks.
should, though.
It sucks.
I agree with you.
But he backed out as soon as it was like time to start gearing up to go live.
Mm.
He was just like, I don't really want anything to do with it. Okay, it's your theater. I can't. Okay, I'm out.
That's too bad.
Remember when I
That's
say
too
I'm a
bad.
poor loser? I would have said something really nasty
So
to him.
I scrambled and I wrote everyone emails being like, I can refund your money. I can try and do a streaming. We could start a YouTube channel and call it Basement TV. What do you guys want to do here?
Mhm.
Because I started this for you guys anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
So what kind of feedback did
Well,
you get?
and how many-
Everyone was like, let's try the Apple TV Roku streaming thing. So I
That's
went with
so dope.
Sparks Fest.
Okay.
And they were super awesome with setting it up for the first time because I have never done anything like that.
Right.
They showed me all the ropes in the back end. And then this last one I did 100% by myself. And it
That
was
is cool.
a huge success in my opinion.
Yeah.
Big.
And it's all you.
Wow.
Like you built that.
Yeah, and then
That's
Jason
amazing.
Brooks, and it's all
Jason
voted
Brooks is
on
cool.
by
Yeah.
the people that buy the tickets to watch
Uh-huh.
it. You get a vote to cast. and
Okay.
then that's who wins. And Real
Awesome.
Fiction with theirs won.
Yeah,
And then
awesome.
I meet them on set working with you guys.
Yeah.
So that was the whole universe coming
Coming full
full
circle.
circle
Full
there.
circle.
Like that was the horrorverse
Yes.
all working right there. I was like, wait, I have awards for you guys.
Right.
That's
what we
really
do.
cool.
Shit, you're all here. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but
It's,
that's how it works.
yeah, it
though.
does.
And
It
it's
really does.
The networking status of it is just,
Absolutely.
it's
It's
really cool.
great.
You never know
Crazy
what's
cool.
going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I mean, we worked with Robert Lasardo last week. You know, and that's what's that? I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Crazy awesome.
yeah, it's fucking
And I
cool.
wasn't there, but I was like, I don't want to.
We didn't want to have a cleanup crew.
Yeah.
You've been like, don't watch the wet spot.
Yeah. Well.
Chicks dig
He's
this guy. They
saying
love
what I
him.
would juicy, but
Yeah. Quiet on set. Sam, quiet on set.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, I didn't go to meet him because
I can't wait to see
I didn't
that
want Aaron
set,
to
though,
embarrass me.
You'd have done all
What are husbands for?
Yeah, no, it'd been
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, it was great. It was great. But I totally understand that networking thing, man. That's what it's all about because you don't
Yeah.
know what's going to happen
Never know.
ever. And that's the beauty of finishing something because you're getting yourself out there. And if you're out there, people will respond to it. One way, even if you get a couple people, it doesn't matter. That's how it starts.
Right.
You know, and it starts small.
Even if it's just one response,
It's
maybe that
honestly-
one response wants to make a film with you.
yeah.
Or maybe
yeah.
they want to put you in their next film.
Yeah. And they're like, hey, I like how that was shot. You film that yourself? Hey, you want to come and help us? And the next thing you know, you meet a
Never know who
whole
you're gonna meet.
crew of people. You never know.
The thing that got me on everything was because I was always a little leery of all this stuff. It's not, necessarily my thing or my dream. It's Aaron's, but I love Aaron, so I always got his back, and we do his dream. I've got his back.
Yeah.
I'm his rider. But when it comes to believing in the stuff, it took me a little bit, but it wasn't until people started to come back to us and say, you guys are inspiring to us, or you make us keep going, or things like that. And I'm like, yeah, that's okay. Now that is me. That I'm sold on that stuff. Like that will keep me in it, and it'll keep me going. So I love that kind of stuff. I love inspiring people and getting people to keep doing their artistic. I'm a writer. I'm not necessarily like a movie person,
That's where it all starts, though.
but it is where it all starts. I always wanted to make songs out of my writing, and
That's
one of these
script.
days, someone's gonna make songs out of my poetry, and that would be amazing.
This is all coming from a director who's made more money than anybody in this room with a movie called The Pacific Octopus, but whatever.
Yeah, man, she doesn't like this whole movie thing.
Yeah, it's fine. Every month this money comes in and we're just...
Is she quietly flexing on us?
She's quietly flexing.
What? Guys, no, but that's not my dream. That's not my thing.
I know.
I made a documentary, yes.
Yes,
I'm
and you finished
gonna
it.
make another one, yes.
And
I'm
it
gonna
makes money
finish
every
that.
month? Yes.
Yeah.
I actually got certified to come play and look for fucking octopus for that film.
Yes,
Yes.
I know.
Yeah.
And you're actually
Ryan was like, no, I gotta go look for octopus. And I was like, okay, can I come too? Like, well, you gotta get certified. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get certified then.
You're not hurting my
Yeah.
feelings.
Let's go play underwater.
Yeah.
you're the
I
first
don't care
person.
where we film.
Yeah.
It's
Above
awesome.
ground, underground,
Didn't give a
in
shit.
the water.
We have to
I
make a
don't care.
GPO too to get Tyler in
We're
there.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went and got certified in like 3 weeks. We had a
That's
private pool out in Paulsbo.
That is
Oh, that's no joke.
Yeah, so I
know that.
take Lily to school,
I didn't know that.
go scuba train, come back, pick her up, go to work. Like,
Ryan
Dude,
didn't
that's
tell
dope.
me none of that.
No, I didn't know that either.
Okay, well,
I didn't know that
anyways, so obviously you were a part of my first project. You're definitely a part of my next one.
Mm-hmm.
You were like first choice of next one. but-
Absolutely. Yeah.
I will definitely be there.
Oh, sick.
But
Oh.
yeah, I know making documentaries is obvious choice for me because I'm more of a realistic, like I'm a real person, like real stuff. I like autobiographies. I like
Yeah, it's
stuff
still
like that, like
storytelling.
real stuff.
It's storytelling. It's truthful
I
storytelling.
don't like Aaron's like sci-fi.
But it's still a movie though.
I like some sci-fi, but
It's still,
Not a Predator
It's still
fan.
a movie though. It's still a movie though.
honestly, to make one, I have to be wholeheartedly in it, and a documentary is the only thing I can wholeheartedly.
I
put
can
my
respect
entire
that.
self
I think we all do that finish
Believe
these
it.
films. So
Yeah.
I believe wholeheartedly in everything I make.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
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 You have to.
You just have to find what
Otherwise,
you
it gets
like.
scrapped after 2
Yeah.
scenes.
Correct.
Right.
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 Sits on an SD card.
Yep. Yep.
If you don't
yep.
believe in it, no one else will.
Yeah, and that goes for yourself too. No one's
Yeah.
gonna believe you more than you.
I have to do some real shit that I can see and I can film and I can, because otherwise I won't believe that
Yeah.
shit.
I guess I bring that up
Well, I
because
gotta say that first documentary was fucking awesome.
it's
So
pretty goddamn
well
awesome,
played.
Sam.
Thank you, Tyler.
You
That's-
killed that. Yes.
My
Yes.
stepdad watched it, who's a big scuba diver too, and he loved it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Oh, that's
buddy.
good.
He was like, "What? Tubi? I'm on it."
That's
that's
cool.
badass.
That's cool.
You see?
Yeah, I appreciate anybody who watches that.
So
I
you
tried
can
to make it different than most documentaries and just
you can
kinda-
deny it. You're not a filmmaker all you want, but
You know what? I'm a filmmaker, documentary filmmaker.
Yes,
it's
you
like
are.
it's like
Yeah, you are.
it's like George Lucas sitting
Yeah.
here complaining about the fact, the biggest thing that he hated about everything that came to do with filmmaking was the corporate studio life of everything.
Right.
And he
And-
built one of the he
I
not
know.
purposefully built one of the most successful corporate studios
Studios out there.
in the universe.
Yeah.
But was it different?
What's that?
Was it different?
It was different.
In
It
the
was different.
galaxy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that
So
was
you
the whole
everything
thing.
but you're saying that you're basically I just told you you're
I know,
a George Lucas.
filmmaker, yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. Oh, I get it. Chad.
See?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I say thank you now because I finally get it. I'm a little slow. Sorry.
It's fun. It's fun stuff.
It is
Okay.
fun. It's all fun. It really is fun.
Well, since we're sitting here with Tyler, we do have a project that we're in the middle of, and this is the first time we're actually talking about like budgets
Yeah.
and
Yeah, oh, yeah.
figuring out a game plan
Mhm.
and going to a place and shooting a documentary and having funding to go through it.
And honestly, and,
And
trying
how's
to
that
get
going?
everyone paid for that
Yeah, and
everything.
Tyler's a part of it.
Yes.
We've got Parsons a part of it. My black ass will be there. So how's that going?
It's interesting trying to figure that budget thing out. Like, and try. You want everyone to get paid, but you also don't want to ask the world from someone who's funding it.
I know, it's
So
it's hard to put the
it's
the
like
number out
you're-
there to feel it out.
Exactly.
You're
It's
just
like,
like,
what am I worth?
Yeah.
What am I honestly worth? I don't know.
There's a couple of times where I've written a number and they didn't even bat an eye. Should have added a zero. Should have put a comma in the spot.
That's what happened to us.
Experience we're having is
Yeah.
that there is no eye batting. There is nothing but.
Then
you
you're
know,
like,
you
yeah,
don't
but I
wanna
aim
take
too
advantage.
low. Like,
You don't want to take advantage either. So
You
it's
don't
like,
want to do that.
there's
either.
that
Yeah,
fine line between. You want to be real and you want to be fair, but you want to get what you deserve, but you don't really know what you want.
it's a hard market to put a price on though. They want a final product that is like A, B, C, and D.
Yeah.
And
Well,
you're like,
like
I can
shit
deliver that, but
Well,
I'm gonna do it for.
see-
it's a weird gray area.
It is.
Well,
It's
here's-
uncomfortable talking about money.
hard.
with it.
It is. It's weird. And here's my problem with it. Because if someone's paying me more money to do something, am I going to do it better? No.
No.
It's
It doesn't
getting
matter.
all of my abilities,
No matter
whether
what.
I'm getting paid or not.
That's the problem I have.
I'm
So
s-
when they say, what are you worth? And I'm like,
go to that person who's funding it and be like, I would do the same for you for zero money that I would do for like $100,000. So
Right.
literally, it doesn't matter.
yeah, I can't stand it when I hear
Say that.
when I hear others in the industry talking about their value. I know what they mean, but sometimes I get thrown off by it. Like, are you saying that you're worth that amount because you're that fucking good? Or you think you're that fucking good? You know what I mean? There's people that legitimately earn that money and are on
Earn
levels
it.
that are past us, studio stuff or whatever. They make the big bucks, but that's fine. But on an indie level, it's like, I don't know how they put a price tag on it and can justify some of the stuff if they're really passionate about the project they're doing, right?
Well, honestly, Aaron,
That's where I'm at.
this is why. Because literally, you can be nobody from nowhere, and all of a sudden, you meet someone and all of a sudden, you're this big time dude that gets paid major money. And then you work so hard. You're this little guy, and you work so hard, and you make all this stuff, and you put your whole life into it, and everything, your whole heart, your whole soul, everything, and you don't make it.
Right.
And here's this person who doesn't work very hard and just like, oh, hi, I know this person, and that's why I make all this money.
It's
So
that way
it
sometimes.
literally
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense.
Right.
It's hard to make sense of that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
I mean, because literally, I know people that have worked their ass off, like given their whole life to stuff like that.
Yeah,
'cause
and
that's
they're
what their
good.
passion
And they're
is.
really good.
Right.
With what they put out is quality stuff.
Get what they deserve.
Right.
So, and
Right.
it's like there's people that don't work very hard and get way more than they
And I think
deserve.
that's why it's so hard to put a dollar
That's why
amount
it's
to
a
it.
hard industry
Yeah.
to
It's tough.
actually put a dollar amount to. It is
Yeah.
hard.
Because to be honest, if we got zero budget for this, I'd still want to make it if she wanted us to, because I want the film.
Yeah, of course.
I want to make the movie. I want that under our umbrella of movies. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll make that as badass as possible. And we'll do it just like GPO. We'll get it out there.
And that's why you just got to keep going and keep just making
Right.
them. Just making them. And there's a certain amount of proving yourself that you have to do, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't know somebody, then you got to prove yourself.
Right.
So
Yeah.
we're
Well-
proving ourselves.
Well,
we don't know.
One of the other hardships that you guys have when it comes to creating the budgets of things is the fact that you guys take for granted the fact of how much we do in house.
Right.
Oh, God.
That's one of the
Well,
biggest. Honestly, that's one of the
Yeah, you
biggest
take for
faults that
granted.
we
Even
have
editing
because of
alone
the fact.
is-
I mean, if you look at everything else and say one of our other independent filmmakers who they are just a writer director, that's all they do, and they farm out editing and they bring in a DP and they bring in cinematographers and they bring in all this other stuff. All
Oh,
those things are
you're not
so
lying.
much stuff that's done in house that you guys don't see the value of it. That's why I always say
You're
that
lying.
your monetary value is
Right.
higher than you realize because not only are you for example, for this documentary, not only is Aaron the director of photography. Sorry, didn't mean to hit everything.
No, you're fine.
There's like 25
All the-
freaking things that
It's a different but it's a different thing because he's the editor. He's editing the movie while they're fucking filming it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So that's one of the things you don't get. You don't get the editor. Yeah, there's musicians and composers who want to have like the dailies so they can get a feel for what they're doing beforehand. That's
Mhm.
great. But you don't have the editor sitting next to you usually. Usually you don't have the editor on set while you're filming being like, if you can just get me this one low shot, I can put that in something that's going to be
I already know
beautiful.
it.
He knows exactly how to place it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So not only do you have an editor, not only are you paying an editor, you now have an editor on set with you while you're filming,
Mhm.
Well,
which is another different type of
That's a huge
concept of
advantage
money
to
and
have
a
someone
monetary
who's gonna
value.
see
Yeah.
the final product right there next to you too. It's-
Oh,
Yeah.
right. And Aaron's always done everything. Like for himself. Like he is the cameraman, he does the sound, he does the picture, he does everything. Everything, the editing, everything.
Yeah.
Acting in it. I mean, there's
That's what you're
anything
supposed
that
to
he
do.
doesn't do. No, but it's a lot. Like if you break it down, because I was looking at budgets and like the breakdown of stuff, and it's like, oh well, Aaron, like you do like half the shit. And it's like, you know, I realized how lucky I was to have that for my documentary because honestly, like he does everything that you would even need. So we just need a couple like people to help and then we're good.
Yeah, but you know that's
But
this is what I love to do. It doesn't feel like it's not hard.
You're
It's fun.
But
It's
let's
yeah,
wake up
it's
and
just
pay our
fun.
bills and not make it feel like work.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun as
Right.
fuck. Yeah, I never look at it that way. And I mean, I know that's an issue when it comes to the money, but it is hard to budget when you do.
a valuable person just in general because you're good at what you do and you write good, you edit good, like everything you do, and you've been doing this stuff for so long
Yeah,
that you're good at everything,
Get
every
better.
part of it.
you get better.
So when you're like, what do you charge for that? Because
know.
literally,
Yeah, I don't
You
know.
know how to handle a finished product.
as an errand.
Yeah, I just want to get them done and get them out there and move on to another one. Let's keep going. I don't know, guys. It's
hard to put a
no,
price
I
on
appreciate
yourself.
that. I
It is.
appreciate that, but it's hard. I mean,
It is.
to stay in the range that we're talking, it's difficult for even me to think of that value
Mhm.
because I still feel responsible dragging all you fuckers into this with me.
Yeah.
So I try to take on as much as I can so that you don't have to change your entire lifestyle.
So I can put a 0
You know what I'm saying?
on your part, like. No, I'm kidding.
If we can keep the movie, absolutely you could, and I mean that.
No.
But seriously, I don't mind.
But what I think what you guys, I haven't seen your budget breakdown for this one, but honestly, you need to make sure you're including everything that you and him do as individual parts.
Right, and I
give
think
each of them a budget line.
I think he and I are the ones that are getting.
And you're the one, and you're the first
that's
ones
what
that
I'm
throw your
doing.
money out. It's
We
like,
are.
keep your
Right.
fucking money
because
in
we
there.
want everyone else to
Well,
get
we'd be
paid.
the we,
Shut up.
Okay.
You two are the fucking value of what you guys do with the documentary. For you to tell the story and for you to put it together,
Mhm.
that's the value that you guys offer, which is what makes you the perfect team. So every item of what you guys do, each individual small line item, from editor to fucking
Mhm.
director to producer, everything else that you two do has a budgetary, monetary value that has a value that you guys deserve.
You're absolutely right.
Correct, you are.
You're absolutely right.
You
But-
are right.
And I did like either of you, I look at the screen so everybody knows I'm talking to fucking you.
Well, you're making good points. I mean, that's the way you should look at it. However,
We get together and we're like,
We're-
we can pay all these people that are helping us because we couldn't do it without
but-
them. So
well,
like,
the reason is too because it's about paying people back for the time they spent with us years.
Yes.
You know, all the times you've been on set with us helping us.
Taylor,
It'd be
yeah.
nice to give you something more for this one,
Yeah.
and maybe you can be like, well, that's for like the last 2 years. Thanks.
I thought our
You understand?
I thought our friendship was enough for Tyler.
Yeah. Well,
Wasn't our friendship
well,
enough for you?
there's some value. There's some value. But it's almost like a tribute payment. Like, you know, you're paying
It's kind
tribute
of
to
like-
people who've
Yeah.
supported you.
When you
Yes.
have the opportunity to make some money for a project that you're doing, you immediately, what do you think of? Oh my God, we have so
Who was
many
in the
people who
trenches
helped
with
us.
me when I wasn't making
Exactly.
money?
Sir.
Exactly.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. And Tyler, that's why like you're in
Yeah.
like we're trying to get people paid that I've always got our
Yeah,
back. And you're
exactly.
that person.
Yeah,
So,
and if that takes us to take less to make
Oh,
sure that you
yeah.
guys are, I'm good with that because I
Really.
know in the long run we've got a movie still that's going to hit in the platforms, and then you got 2 documentaries
It's
out
like-
that are making money every month, and then we just keep them
he's like,
going.
you don't have to do it separate. You could just do it as one, like we're just a household. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm trying to do it separate because I'm trying to like give us
You're
both
doing it
credit
right.
for what we're doing. But
You're doing it
at the
right.
same time, I get what he's saying because
Yeah.
you want to give the money to the people that have got our back this whole time. So
But
yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Budgeting is hard with the project that you're actually have a budget for.
right, it's a weird thing,
Mhm, it is.
especially for us
It
because
is
we don't do it
hard,
very
and it
often.
goes so fast.
Yeah,
Like, did I use that
seriously.
right? Like,
Honestly.
I don't know. We're gonna find out, and that's the
trying to
beauty
it's
of
a
it.
very tricky,
Oh God, yeah,
tricky
it
thing to
is,
get
and
down
I'm trying
and
to
feel
be so
confident
clear.
about it when you're
Right.
done. Like, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, this
And then
show.
that's
Oh,
the
go
one
ahead.
that you know can afford to pay a budget. You don't want to take advantage of that. You really don't.
No.
So you want to just take what you feel like you need. And then, like you said, it goes so fast. The next thing you know, you're like, ooh, I should have maybe asked for a little more there.
Or
But
what if we have to do a
Yeah, you
reshoot
gotta
one
work
day?
with-
Or
Right.
Go back, yeah, and that's we talked about that on the way here.
and I'm so humble. That's the hard part.
then
for
it's
me,
all
is
coming
the
out of
money
your
stuff.
pocket.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yep.
And that's why I kind of have jacked up my asking price because I'm like,
To
I
cover
know
costs later
half
that we
that's gonna
missed.
go. Half that's gonna go at least.
Mhm, yeah.
For sure.
Well,
And
this
to
this
get to projects alone.
Oh,
gas
yeah.
isn't fucking cheap.
No,
Like,
but
come
not anymore.
on.
Not anymore.
Went right back up.
Yep,
And
fucking
that's
around.
why they say what's a low budget money or what's a low budget movie or low
Micro budget, yeah,
micro
whatever.
budget
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Everything we've
And
been
we're
doing
like,
is that.
what?
Yeah.
We can make
Well,
a
that's-
movie for nothing. Well, yeah, if we make it right in our backyard.
But a micro budget film is $300,000 and less.
Yep.
And that's
That's a
crazy.
micro
Oh,
budget. 300,000 and less.
Yeah.
Wow.
Guys,
Yeah.
have we ever had
$1 million more
Have we
is
ever
like
had
a
that?
low budget film.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Have we ever
That's
had
the
that?
give me
Or
no,
close to
that's
that?
wild.
no, no, no.
No.
We wouldn't know what to do with that.
Yeah,
No.
that's-
We'd make 10.
that's-
We'd make 10 fucking movies.
Yeah. Well, that's
Well,
the point of
I mean, low budget
Right.
shit.
Well, like the point of this show, like I've been trying to say, is just like this is our journey in filmmaking. That's what this show's about, and getting people like you on it to talk about your journey, you know. And that's the thing. Everything is raw. I mean, we don't know what the fuck we're doing. We're trying to figure it out, though. We research, we read, we listen to other filmmakers. We get our feet in the mud. We're doing the work.
But keep doing the
But
work.
these are the type of conversations you have with
Yeah.
filmmakers, right? I mean,
Right.
this is what you talk about. That's the funny. It's not like this cool fucking executive board of people and everybody's sitting there with PowerPoints and shit. No,
Everything's storyboarded
Yeah.
out for you.
we're sitting in the backyard. Sam's smoking a cigarette. I'm like, how are you gonna fucking do this, bro? And the dog's shitting over there. That's what's going on.
You gotta tweak the lights. Someone's up on a ladder and nailing green screens to houses, and you gotta make it look good through the lens. and
That's it.
It takes work.
Yeah.
It's just
And we're fucking playing backyard football. It's like, okay, Chuck, you're the Brock,
yes.
and Joe, you're gonna be the stick over here, and I want you to come around the side here, and then he's gonna
Hand
jump
shake
you
a
there.
truck for 45 minutes.
Yeah, shit, right?
You swing the light.
Yeah. Jasmine sent me a picture for her thumbnail that she shot, and she goes, "I'm really sorry about the background. It was really hard to be holding like a lamp and fucking camera to try to get the
To get
shot.
the light on her
yeah,
face?
Yeah, to light one side, because I said just keep one light on one side of your face, and that's all you need to do, and just shoot it in the darkest background you got." And she did great. It's beautiful. It's perfect. But she said I felt fucking stupid, and it's dumb,
You
and I
always
don't know if
feel
it's gonna
stupid.
work. And I'm like,
Yeah, you
that's
kind
the
of gotta
whole.
get
You got
comfortable with feeling weird and
that's it.
stupid.
Yeah, I was like,
Basically, you get comfortable with feeling stupid.
The dumber you feel getting the shot, the better the shot.
better
You're
the show.
successful, and you're gonna get
Yeah.
calls back. And the sooner you feel better being uncomfortable,
you're fine
get
after
comfortable being uncomfortable.
I
That's
learned
right.
the first
That's
time I
right.
tried to shoot a gun. I never in my life have I even. My grandpa taught me how to shoot a gun when I was really little, but I never did it again until Aaron tried to get me to
that.
fake
In the
it.
movie, and I didn't
You
even
never
think
want
of
to
it.
be.
Yeah.
Well,
She couldn't do it. And it didn't even occur to me. I'm like, all right, you're at the tree. You're just going to turn and be like, pow, 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 and shoot. And you go behind the
You have
tree.
to post
all right,
that.
ready? Shit. And she turned like, fucking-
I don't know the natural
she
reaction.
couldn't
of
do
it.
it, dude. And it hit me. I'm like, oh, fuck, she might not even know how to do this.
shoot a gun.
To me, it's like, I've been doing it since I was a kid. You know what I mean? So it's
And
funny.
then he wanted me one time to he was like, rub your finger on the gun like you're all cool, right?
Yeah, like,
Like
the,
I was supposed to be some
Like the
bad
smooth
kid.
correct.
yeah, like I have the gun on there. You're supposed to rub your finger. Yeah.
I rubbed my finger across its dust. Like there's a whole finger full of dust on the gun. And I reacted.
You reacted to it. She goes, all right, cut.
Oh, what
God.
is that?
Oh, God. All right, let's do it again.
Put that dust
Yeah.
back, please.
No idea what I was doing. If we show all that,
Some
but-
funny shit.
oh my god, one
Hilarious
of these days that's
shit.
gonna be even more. As time goes on, the more funnier that shit gets.
Yeah. No shit, man. We're at an hour already.
I know. Crazy.
Shit goes by fast.
That was fast.
I know, dude. What films you got coming out, dude? And what are you working on now besides the Horrorverse and our shit? What do you got?
Next films coming out are going to be The Evil 3, which is a feature film I filmed in Chicago with CJ Vecchio.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Are you from Chicago?
Badass, dude. I am not.
Oh, you're not?
Chicago. I just met
It's
this
just
thing
available.
in the Basement Horror
No,
Fest
right it is.
and liked my image enough to let me be a biker in this movie.
dope.
I get to arm wrestle Leatherface, Brett Wagner.
That's right.
I got to Leatherface, or
So the-
arm wrestle Leatherface.
That's badass.
That's dope.
That's
I'm
super
looking forward to
cool.
that one coming out. He keeps throwing up some screen grabs of editing.
That's cool, buddy.
That's coming out soon, I think.
Awesome.
Oh, okay.
Creepy TV's got Ukrainian Fish coming out.
cool.
Okay.
We just
When
filmed
does
that
come
in
out?
Long Beach, probably a couple weeks.
Okay.
It's getting scored right now.
Nice.
Sweet. Good. That one looks dope. I
And
can't wait
then
to
the
see
next one we're working on in pre-production would be the Wendigo film.
that one. Okay.
Okay.
Killed in a cave.
Now I've been hearing about that one.
Yeah,
The Wendigo suit's coming to life.
Excited about that one. I'm super excited.
Yeah, I think that'll be the next one. And
Nice.
then the Counselors with you guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bring Paul to life.
Yep.
Blinded by the light.
Paul's coming.
Yeah.
You did a movie with Nikki Smits, didn't you?
Oh, I did. I'm in
What-
Danger is going to be coming out here
Okay.
soon.
You played a
too.
bad guy.
Yes.
Okay.
Kidnapper.
All right.
A kidnapper.
Yeah. Okay. You look badass in that one.
Dude.
Yeah,
what
that
a
screenshot I saw. I was like, look at
big shout out to Nikki for being patient on that one with me.
Yeah.
That was a tough role to bring to life.
Really?
Really?
Wow.
Because he's a nice
It's like
guy.
the exact opposite of me in real life.
That's
Yeah.
I'm here to kidnap some young girl.
You're like.
It was tough. I loved the special effects of getting stabbed in the neck though, and him letting me get bloody and stuff. Because that is my cup of tea. But
So
Play the
Yeah.
opposite
Thank
of what you
you.
really are.
thank you for letting me
mhm.
play the fucking bad guy there.
That's
That
dope.
was a super fun role.
That's
Yeah.
good.
So,
Now that's a
Bad
good.
guy role coming out, monster role coming out. Well, some
All
fun
the
ones.
You
good
got some good
shit.
shit.
Some fun
You
ones
got some
coming
good
out.
shit. You deserve them all, buddy.
Yeah, wait. Was
Biker gang
What was
role
the-
coming out.
What was the
Cool.
post the other day? Was that from a festival or something where the joke was Zombie Jesus?
No, Jesus.
Zombie. Oh, that
When you
is
were coming up out of the-
Gravekeeper coming
That's
out
what we did.
soon. Yeah, by
Yeah.
Jason Philip Glenn, cinematographer.
And we love him.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was, he helped.
He
us
hit me up
go.
a few months ago and was like, "You want to play a zombie?"
No,
I said,
shit.
"Fuck yeah!"
Yeah.
Like when and where? Let's do this, homie.
I kind of figured Jason was busy because I had asked him, I was like, "Are you going to be helping out with the Horrorverse at all? Are you interested?" And he was like, "Probably maybe later in the summer I
Yeah,
could probably
he
do
gets stuff.
something." But he was like, he had school and stuff, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't think you want to hurt my feelings by saying I'm making my own shit, bro."
Like zombie shit.
Good for him.
Well,
That's
we say
cool.
we inspire people.
Yeah, that's the whole point. That's the
Love
whole
Jason
point.
Philip
Totally.
Glenn. He's badass dude.
Yeah,
He's a
he's
badass.
dope.
Yeah, he
He's
was. We clicked. He was like one of the most professional ones there on
Oh,
set.
solid.
Yeah.
Professionalism
Yeah.
Oh,
through
yeah.
the roof. We
On our set?
Yeah.
The fuck
Yeah.
you trying to say?
I know.
The ones in this room are all on the same level. And this guy was like, batteries charged. Why are you here 45 minutes before everyone else with the tripod already balanced? Like, what are you doing? Like, he blew me away with professionalism. So anytime he
Shit.
needs something from me, I'm gonna be there because I know it's not gonna be a joke.
Oh my god!
Okay,
No,
so
he's
there's
serious.
okay. I'm going to share the story.
Tell the story. 'Cause
There's-
That's one of my favorite stories.
There's a running joke for us in making the shape, and it was and sorry. So he's sitting there and he's getting all set, and he's a schooled cinematographer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Went to all the schooling.
Been to school.
And then we have Ryan Smith on set with us too, who is
Natural
a
lighting battle.
running gun. And
Oops, I farted.
and Ryan's sitting there.
I feel so bad.
And
for
we're
any
trying to
audio
find
guys.
like, we gotta get somebody, we gotta get extra light here for somebody.
Yeah.
And Ryan pops on one of his little small lights and throws it on the ground and gives us enough light. He's like,
Yeah.
that's perfect.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And Jason's like, but what's the light source for that? And Ryan looks at him dead in the eye and says, it's right there.
Yeah.
He just points down at the ground and says, the light source is right there. But why? And Ryan says, because it makes the shot look good.
Yeah. That's right.
But
That's
there's
right.
no natural light source.
There's
Right.
no natural light source. There's
Couldn't
no
handle
reason
it.
for it. And Jason was just,
He processed it. He could not process it. It was the funniest thing. I was just like,
Struggles with us. Well, he didn't with the documentary. He's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, because it was a documentary. But when he is on set with us with other stuff, he's like, "What are you doing?"
yeah, our style is not his style.
He's so professional.
Yes.
He's like so on it. He
That's
like the film school.
that's-
He did his
Yes,
shit.
that's the like
Got
the fancy terminology and the technical way of
Yeah.
learn rather than just trial and error,
right.
Mhm.
which is how I learned how to do things.
Right,
I know
same
this
as us.
camera's gonna work because I did it
Same
in my
as us.
backyard 37 times
Like
to make sure it
Ryan's
works.
like
Right,
it's
right,
there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, same thing, like, if we're doing episode 1, when
Yeah.
all of a sudden you really do get a comic book feel of stuff sometimes when you do horror movies, because
Sure.
all of a sudden,
The lighting's got
as soon as a deadite comes up, suddenly she's red. Where the fuck did the red light come from?
Yeah,
It doesn't
that's-
matter. It looks really cool.
It's just cool, right? It's just storytelling. You're right.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
comic book feel. It's
At the
something.
same time, we
This
appreciate
world you're creating.
Jason.
Oh,
Glenn
absolutely.
for his
Yeah.
like input, because we don't have that kind of same like idea of things,
proper
and he
training.
brings up things
Yeah.
we do not think of.
Yeah.
And we're like, whoa, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Like he brings up things that are important, but
Mhm.
we don't think of because we just are just willy-nilly rolling it,
Yeah.
like doing our
Right.
thing. But
Everybody's got their own style, and there isn't just one way to
Yeah,
make these things, and that's
it's a-
what's
it's a
cool to
good-
see. So when you collaborate with someone who's got that, a training in
Uh-huh.
something, it's always fun to see the two worlds meet.
Yeah.
I
It
think
is.
it's fun.
It was
It
fun
is.
to see him and his assistant director's response when I was like, "No, I'm actually gonna get fully buried." They're like, well,
Yeah.
"We weren't expecting you to
Wow.
do that." And I was like, "Just do it.
it's
Let's
not
get
a
the shot."
liability.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's a
Shot.
liability.
Like, just put a towel here and start shoveling the dirt on it.
Get in there,
It
right?
worked.
It looked
pretty
great.
cool.
I remember seeing the screenshot.
It worked
Yeah,
pretty
it
cool.
actually looks good.
Yeah.
No, that's good. Good for him. I'm glad he's making that stuff.
No, I'm
Good.
and I'm glad you guys are working together because it seems like you guys would work well together.
Yeah, we
Like,
clicked.
yeah.
We clicked
That-
for sure.
We all believed that Jesus was a zombie. So you just really, the beard and everything brought
Yeah,
it
bro. Yeah.
No, but
just gotta let my hair down. I turned
It's
into
great
Jesus.
when two different kind of filmmakers come together like that.
I think so.
And I think that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We loved working with Jason Glenn because he does bring a very different perspective to things,
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes, he does.
and it's much appreciated because we didn't go to that
Mhm.
school.
Mhm.
I really enjoyed his.
That.
I'm used to working with like Ryan Smith, who will go for like those field of depth, really cool shots.
Right.
Jason was like those
Take
really
your chances.
focused, close-up shots.
Yep.
It was different for me to work with, so
Yeah.
I got to see a different side.
Jason
Right.
doesn't
And I
take
got
the
to-
kind of
I
chances
got to
that
appreciate it,
yes.
and then you see them intercut with each other with those field of depth shots to the close-up reaction shots. And I'm
Right.
like, holy crap, you guys.
Cinema.
We're really onto something
As
here.
a puzzle maker, that editor's having fun.
Yeah, that's a cinema.
Yeah.
Cinematic
You married
experience, buddy.
just two different things. And
It's crazy what you
Yeah.
what you're gonna take away from someone you meet on set.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
don't-
And they
and-
bring two different worlds to it. Like, and you're right. Like Brian Smith and Jason are
Yeah.
totally different
And
worlds.
don't sell yourself short either, because you
No.
shot the shit out of Bullseye, bro.
Honestly.
Oh yeah.
Honestly.
Thank you.
You
Yes.
fucking did. Yeah. There's some.
That's
There's
something to make note of. He was our DP.
Yeah.
It was already.
That was fun, and that was my first time ever using a black magic.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
never
A
used
heavy
one.
ass with a big
Pretty.
battery on it too.
Yeah, it was, I didn't feel like I was very like finesse.
Oh yeah.
No.
I'm happy that you guys liked it.
Oh fuck.
you-
That was
Beautiful.
so fun to shoot. With
Solid.
Colin again, that was
solid.
Yeah.
and Steve, that was a fun night.
Yeah.
Super
yeah.
fun night.
Yeah. And the shots out there we got at the park too were just they're great, buddy. You did a great job. Yep. You nailed it. Yeah. As soon as I saw him, I'm like, oh, we got it. We're good. We're good.
The most
We're
scared
good.
that Sam's ever been. We're going out for a shoot. I don't have bail money. We're taking a rifle into the golf course.
Yes.
I
You were
was
like,
literally.
It's about this.
I really don't want you to go.
Oh, it was fun.
to this. I'm gonna go out in University Place in a public park with a freaking shotgun.
Sniper
in that-
rifle.
Or sniper
Sniper
rifle.
rifle.
Yeah.
Midday
actually
sniper,
cool.
open
And,
and
and illegal.
No,
Yeah.
the beautiful thing is there's mostly white
In this
people
day
there
and
and they had their dogs and they could give a shit about it.
It's just the worst people crowd that you could have.
But they're so into themselves, they don't worry about me. They
That's
didn't even
true.
see
They
me.
were-
They could care less.
they
It was
were
beautiful.
golfing.
They were golfing.
Thank God.
didn't
It was
even
like
look it up.
They didn't even
fine,
see
it
us,
was
yeah.
fine.
Yeah,
But
it was beautiful.
I was like, this is the most worried about you I've ever been. Honestly. And he's had his kids walking up in University Place on like what 67th Street with guns in
yeah, going in the
camo.
woods.
I remember your reaction when we left was genuine, and you walked out of the house and were like, "Sam's actually worried."
I was scared.
Yeah.
I was literally
He was like, "We
scared.
need to make sure we all get this done quick and then back home because
Yeah.
Sam's actually worried."
Because her gut scares me sometimes. Because sometimes her gut is right, and I'm like, is she trying to get my head right now, bro?
My gut was like University Place sniper rifle. Absolutely not gonna work.
No, I just hit the override button on it and just said, fuck it.
And the funny thing is, the one that drew all the head turns was
Me
her
when
filming.
dressed up in
And,
shit.
and it
Be
wasn't
down
so
low.
much as her as it was me, covered in all the blood from throwing it
Yeah. Yep.
and filling the dummies and stuff. Me walking back to the car, being like,
If it wasn't for Michelle, I
guys.
would have never pulled any of that off.
She saved your ass. Yeah.
She saved my ass.
That's
And
the
then
best part about being outside, just
down into the
drenched in
trench.
blood and having to walk by the general public.
It's great. It's great.
It was awful and it's
She hated it.
embarrassing. But then when we got to the heart around I love shitting and farting, that was it.
The tag on the wall.
Like, yeah, so
Michelle's post.
She fucking loves
the
it.
marijuana in the air.
She was talking about that with Losardo when we were up
Right.
at film.
we will talk
She
about
was
that
still
forever.
bringing it up.
We will talk about that forever.
Oh,
that was
man.
a moment.
Yeah.
But
Good stuff.
spell shitting and farting with D's. That's
It's better.
come on, that's funny and you know it.
It is pretty.
I don't care. You don't even have to be stoned. It's funny.
It helps that they were, but still.
Okay, we were. But anyway, it's still funny.
It's just a little bit more funny when you're stoned. Everything is.
Somebody loves shitting and farting with D's, and that's amazing.
But have you ever tried shitting and farting on weed?
Let's go smoke a bowl. We might as well because
You've
we're
gone
running
right
out
now.
of time here.
Tyler, thank you,
We gotta
brother,
wrap.
Thank you guys.
for being on the show.
I appreciate the
We've been-
platform.
It's like forever we've been wanting to have you on.
Yeah, we have. But we feel honored most of the time
Yes.
with people we work with.
We do.
I could say 90% of the time it's everybody, but there's something special about working with you.
Yes.
It really is.
There is.
Yeah, whenever we think of any movie we're making or anything we're doing,
Immediately,
your
Tyler.
name comes up right away. And
Immediately.
can we do this? Do we need Tyler?
Yeah.
Can
We got
doing
this.
something right.
Tyler, let's let him play with his girl. He got his daughter. We won't bug him on this one. We can handle this one, but this next
Ooh,
one coming, we need him.
ooh.
So
Yeah.
She actually brought up the other night.
Oh shit.
She wants to be in a movie with
No shit.
Dad.
What?
If we can get it to play at Crypticon, she said.
Oh,
Because we do
shit.
Crypticon every year, whether I have a
Is
film
that a
playing or
challenge
not.
from the Lily?
And Michelle
Yeah.
runs Crypticon, right? For next year's Crypticon.
She's got
Yeah.
a lot to do with it, yes.
yeah,
I
she
see her there every year.
yeah.
Literally.
Every year.
That's
This
May,
Michelle is
isn't
in
it?
charge of the VIP suites for Crypticon, so she
Your
runs
girl
all the VIP
just headed
stuff.
up a challenge, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah, she
She
did.
was like, I'd be in a scary movie with you, Dad, if we
Gangster.
could get it to play at Crypticon. I was like, ooh,
She's
I
so
know some
awesome.
director friends.
I might be able to pull that off.
Put that out there.
We could probably do that.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Let's
we could do
it for
that.
her.
That'd be
Even
fun
if
as
it
fuck.
just was like a bunch of Like if she turned out to be the bad guy or the killer or whatever.
Amazing,
And
like-
just POVs and then a shot of her at the end so we know it was
Okay,
her.
you know
or
what?
a pull away mask of
I think we should have her tell us what
I
to
think
do.
that you two should write something,
Us
and
two,
we
like,
will help
each
you
of
make
us
that.
Fully.
Yes.
We'll help you make it.
Yeah.
that sounds
Yeah, do
Yeah.
it.
that sounds super
Do
cool.
it.
Yeah, do that.
And we'll help you
Let's
make
do it. That'd be dope. Yep.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
would be a cool one.
Done deal. Done deal.
On it is.
Yep.
They're going.
Fucking do
I
it.
love it.
And we'll have Michelle do the makeup so that way we can make sure we get in.
Yes.
Indeed, yes.
Perfect.
Well, and
Michelle, I know you're
she's
listening.
also
Yep.
our connection, so
Yeah.
you know, we all love shitting and farting.
Oh, okay.
And we'll,
Double Ds.
and we'll be representing the Horrorverse coming up this week on her podcast.
That's true.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's Monday actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be on there. Okay.
We would have been on last week, but apparently Vlad had a doctor's appointment, and
Yeah.
we'll
Okay.
ask him what he had
Yeah.
going on.
Well, you can ask him.
I
I
love
don't want to
Michelle.
know.
I love Michelle so much.
Yeah, she's great.
amazing.
She's great.
She's really
that whole
cool.
team is great. They're awesome.
Yes.
All right, man.
I remember her coming up to me at Crypticon a couple years ago and being like, "Is that your daughter on the dance floor?"
Oh,
Lily was dressed head to toe in ghost face with the knife out there just tearing it up.
No, Jimmy.
Tearing it up. I was like, that's her.
That's
Aw.
badass.
That's my
And
girl.
she pat me on the back and she was like, "You are an awesome father."
Yeah.
it's badass.
Ever since then, me and
You
Michelle
guys are
have been
like-
just fine.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
she's
awesome.
dope.
Tyler, you're amazing.
Yeah, bro.
You're amazing.
thank you guys so
love
much for
you.
having me.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And thank you.
Look at my shirt. Tyler,
Oh, yeah.
sent me this shirt.
I got one
You guys
too.
are looking so fresh.
I showed you mine, but he brought me the wrong side.
It's true.
No, it's great stuff, buddy. You keep doing what you're doing, man. And thank you
Yes.
for
You
everything
guys
do.
too, because
Yeah.
it allows people to feel like it's okay.
Right.
To be a little weird.
There's failure sometimes.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
not everyone's gonna. They're not all gonna be home runs.
No.
Sometimes you get base hits, and sometimes you strike out.
Exactly.
Sometimes you go home with a 10, sometimes you go home with 10 ones.
And I think it's important to put that out there and show people that vulnerability. If you throw it out there on the planet, like that's why I'm so adamant, like with the crowdfunder. It's like, hey, you're watching me, you take a class here in crowdfunding, guys. If we make it, great. If we don't, you watched me fail
Right.
live,
Like our dog's downstairs getting probably like
raped.
raped by the other dogs. So like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
everyone has failures.
Everybody has failures. It's true. It's true. And he's a male dog.
Dog falls off.
Yeah.
That
he's
poor
like-
dog.
Yeah.
And that's a wrap.
Anyway,
No, but seriously, I mean, you build up to what you are and what you become,
Yep.
and it takes a while. And the more you work and the harder
It's a
you work, the more it
process.
means to you. It matters.
it
so
matters. Yep.
yeah, just keep doing what you're doing, everybody. Just keep making your shit. If you write, keep writing. If you make movies, keep filming. If you're an actor, keep acting. Just do what you love and
right.
keep making that shit.
Yeah, you gotta find that one thing that makes you want to wake up and kick
Yes.
today's ass.
Yep. Yep.
Whatever it is, just keep doing it.
Whatever it is. Yep.
And on that note, Chuck.
I need a possum. I
You
need
ha-
another
You
possum.
had a possum.
I need another one.
You need to find something else.
It'll make me want to get up
I thought you
every
had
day,
I thought you
every
had-
single day.
Wait, I thought you had a grandson for that.
Oh yeah, he does really good, but I really would like to have a possum and my green.
Like the
Is that asking too
combo.
much? Is that asking too much?
Tyler, thank you for joining us on the Round the Reel. Thank you for joining us for a
Yes, Sam, I'm so sorry.
total
I'll bring you
chill
one.
afternoon and some great conversation. And everything that comes out of her mouth makes sense if you don't think about it. So remember, everybody out there, think hard because you're thinking anyway.
We'll see everybody later.
You're gonna
Thank you
die.
guys. Appreciate it.
Charles is gonna die.
For those of you that want to be a guest on Around the Reel, please email Sam at aroundthereel253@gmail.com.
That's aroundthereel253@gmail.com.
Not Messenger. Do not message Aaron on Messenger because then he has to send you a message that says email Sam at aroundthereel253@gmail.com.
That's aroundthereel253@gmail.com.
How come they can't just message me again?
Because nobody wants to fucking talk to you.
Can anybody reach out? That's an artist, filmmaker, actor?
If you're an artist of any kind, we want to hear from you.
But we are going to vet the crap out of you.
We don't care if you make millions of dollars in Hollywood or if you're just beginning your career in the art industry. We don't care. So everybody that wants to be on Around the Reel, yes, we want you.
That's aroundthereel253@gmail.com.